Hello everybody. So there's a channel by the name of Zach D Film, and he is known to make gross animation. So today I'm going to be making a try not to say no challenge. I'm going to watch his most popular gross shorts, and if I say no, then I lose a life, and I have 3 lives, and if I lose all 3 lives, then the challenge ends. Let the challenge begin! This is his most popular video, how do stitches work, so this is interesting.
You get stitches. A doctor threads a needle through your wound and pulls it tight to close the skin. As the stitches hold the edges together, the wound becomes inflamed as new cells begin to repair the tissue. Afterwards, connective tissues and collagens start to create skin. Then, blood vessels form to nourish these developing tissues, filling in the area. And over a few weeks, the wound will have healed together and the stitches are removed.
Okay, that was insane, but we didn't say no. This video says how do splinters get unstuck, and splinters are discussed.
If you get a splinter, most people just go ahead and pull them out. But sometimes they get lodged so deep into your skin that you can't reach them. If the area gets infected, it will start to swell as pus forms under the skin. This creates pressure around the splinter that can sometimes push it upwards towards the skin's surface. And if you're lucky, after a certain period of time, your body could have completely removed it from your skin.
Okay, at least it gets removed. This says the reason the McFlurry spoon looks weird. Okay, so, this isn't about the human body, so it shouldn't be weird. So let's see this,
Have you ever noticed how odd the McFlurry spoon is? Well, some people think it's supposed to work like a straw, but you only have to try that once to realize it does not work. The true reason for these weird spoons is actually pretty genius. You see, McDonald's didn't want to clean their beaters after every McFlurry, so instead, they designed a spoon that would also work as the mixer. Have you ever noticed how odd...
Oh, okay, so, I didn't really pay attention, but, this video says, how could ancient armor stop a bullet? Okay, so this isn't really the human body, and it's more of education, so let's see this.
If you shot a bullet at ancient armor, some people think it could actually stop the impact. But armor like chainmail was designed to block slashing swords. And plate armor was even better at deflecting strikes by spreading the blunt force across more area, lessening its impact. But these materials weren't very good at stopping arrows, which had enough energy to enter the armor. So a bullet would have no trouble going right through.
Okay, so, iron and chain armor is not good. This says how long are your blood vessels. Okay, so, this is a human body short. Okay, but let's see this.
If you somehow removed all of the blood vessels in your body and tied them together, you might think it would be about this long. But the human body has thousands of these tiny vessels that weave in and out.
You said no, okay.
Of every body part. And with all of them combined, if you started in New York, your blood vessels would make it all the way to the Grand Canyon. It would go on to reach all the way across the Pacific Ocean, over Japan, Asia, and all of Europe. And not only would it make it all the way back to your starting point, but it would be able to make this trip 2 to 4 times over.
That's not real. Earth becomes the new Saturn just because of your blood vessels. This says blown veins. Okay, so let's see this.
When a doctor gives you a shot, they can sometimes accidentally push the needle all the way through your vein, which ends up puncturing both sides. Once the needle is removed, it leaves 2 holes in the vein. And before the body can thicken the blood and seal these holes, it bleeds into the surrounding tissues. This leaked blood forms a dark, tender area under the skin, creating bruises and splotchy areas. When a
Yeah, that's gross, but I haven't said the word yet. I mean, I did say it once, but, yeah, you get the idea. This says an island of toenail clippings. An island of toenail clippings. What? Okay. I'm a little scared.
If everyone on Earth clipped their toenails and threw them into the ocean, you might think they'd float and blanket a huge area. But toenails don't actually float, so they would pile up at the bottom of the ocean. As over 82 billion clippings rain down, it would choke fish and smother the seafloor until a massive pile broke through the surface. And after this global clipping, you would have a walkable toenail island 10 times bigger than Central Park.
I know where I'm living. I know where I'm moving. I know I'm going to... imagine you make a video going to Toenail Island. Bro. What are these videos? This one says why one shooter gets a blank round. I don't really know what it means, but it looks like the military is here, so let's see this.
When a firing squad shoots a prisoner, one of the bullets actually isn't real. You see, one of the rifles is loaded with a blank, but it still fires and kicks back when the trigger is pulled. The soldiers aren't told which rifle
Why was that so graphic? That did not need to be that graphic.
is, casting doubt on who actually shot and killed the man. This way, the soldiers can feel less guilty and sleep at night, knowing there was a chance that they weren't the one to kill him.
Oh, okay, so like, somebody puts a fake bullet in their gun and they shoot, the prisoner. However, there's like 6, guys, so, one of them is not guilty, so they can feel blah, blah, blah. Okay. This one says the magic trick explained America's Got Talent. So this isn't going to be gory or graphic. This is just going to be a magic trick.
Have you ever wondered how this trick is done? It's one of those things where you know he can't actually be making the salt disappear, but it's still confusing to look at. Well, it turns out that the simplest explanation is the right one. Look closely at his hand during this shot. Do you notice how he sort of grabs his thumb here? Well, this is because he's using a prop called a Dofi finger. He holds it in his fist like a cup, fills it up with the salt, gets it onto his other thumb, and then grabs it off his thumb back into the first position. Watch it again and see if you can notice.
Okay, that's actually unfair. Basically, where they use a magic trick where the rice comes out of the opposite hand, they're using a fake finger. I don't know how that benefits it, but yeah, I guess that's how it's done. This one says bone grafting explained, and there's a yellow too, so that's not good.
If you lose one of your adult teeth, the bone where the tooth once was can start to deteriorate. To prevent further damage, a dentist will fill the cavity with a synthetic material that mimics real bone. Once filled, a metal bracket is secured on top, and the incision is closed. After the graft has healed, a large implant post is inserted into the new bone. Then a small metal piece is screwed in and a porcelain tooth is secured on top.
Exactly the same as with
teeth. Imagine how much that would hurt. And remember, look, these videos are getting millions of views. This has 120 million views.
Oh my.
Yeah, so this is insane. Imagine all the people that had to witness Zach D Films shorts. Zach D Films, you are pinted for ruining a generation. Anyways, this one says Tootsie Rolls used in war, and apparently it's another military one.
They opened the pallet of ammunition only to find it was full of Tootsie Rolls. You see, Tootsie Roll was a code name for mortar rounds, which the Marines desperately needed. But the radio operator who received the order didn't know that and sent the actual candy instead. At first, the Marines were angry, but the sub-freezing temperatures had frozen all their food, and the candies ended up sustaining them over the next few days. They even used them to plug bullet holes by warming them up and letting them freeze in place. And eventually, the real mortar rounds did arrive.
Okay, so yeah, the nukes thingies, the nuke thingamabob juniors did arrive, but yeah, the Tootsie Rolls were apparently good as well. So that stops for fingers. How? Okay, why is that hand so red?
Well, yeah, why is it?
Is it frostbite?
If you accidentally touched a table saw, you'd probably think your fingers would be cut off. But this isn't always the case. You see, some modern high-end saws actually know the difference between wood and your skin. Once your finger comes in contact with these special saws, it immediately detects the electrical conductivity from your skin. This triggers an immediate mechanical response that stops the blade in less than 5 milliseconds.
I don't know why Zach D Films makes those kind of shorts, but we both said no one time. It's-Real said no one time, and I said no one time. I'm gonna look through the transcript just in case, like, it captures all the words we say.
When are we gonna continue for Verity finger?
That will be soon.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, that's Zach D Films. Subscribe.